Alright, so my third or fourth attempt, I don't even remember which one it is at this point, but I'm trying to fix the ice maker again. The pellets kept getting stuck right here. They would just get stuck and they would never come out. Or like the first ones would come out and then nothing else would come out. And it just over and over and over and over again. And so I finally got brave and decided to take it apart. What I found is that this little, there we go, right here, this rubber seal or whatever, zoom in, zoom out, come on now. This little rubber seal right here was completely gunked up when I took the auger out. And so I think that had a lot to do with it. Also, this feeder tube that went, come on, zoom. This little feeder tube that went in here was completely stopped up with gunk too. So, you know, I guess it's my fault for not cleaning this thing the way it said to clean it, but that feeder tube was completely gunked up, and that led to this nastiness down in there, which, you know, gross. But as you can tell, that's gunked up really badly. And that's actually where the water comes in to the ice maker. And I suppose that's where everything was getting froze up and it wasn't getting enough water in there. And thank goodness, because that is absolutely disgusting. So I'm gonna clean that out. I don't think I need to go any further past this because I don't wanna take the refrigerant lines loose. That'd be a pain in the butt. But I tried everybody else's thing where they're all like, you know, clean off the fan, that's gonna be it. That wasn't it. So I blew everything out and that didn't work. I've tried every little internet solution there was, but I decided to take this thing apart and try it myself. And you can see it's pretty nasty down in there. So I'm gonna clean that out and then plug it up and try again. But I think that's actually gonna get it fixed because there's really nothing else to take apart at this point. I've taken the whole ice maker apart, you know. And everybody's probably like, well, I'll just buy another one. Come on, man. Like, you gotta try and fix stuff. If you don't ever try and fix something, you're never gonna learn how things work. And I'm always interested in, you know, how it works instead of just buying another one. So I think that's actually gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna fix this little hole right here. Oh, there we go. Thank you for adjusting. But I'm gonna get that fixed and cleaned out and get everything fixed and cleaned out, try it out and see what happens. All right, so I was able to get all the gunk out of there. Now it's nice and clean. That's what I wanted. Used a fluid extractor and then attached a straw to the end of it. You can see all the gunk, maybe not. You can see a lot of the gunk that got sucked up out of there. But then took a air hose and blew all the tubes out just to make sure everything was nice and clean the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, I think that's what was causing the problem. You can now see that tube is open, nice and open, and everything's blown out. Looks good, looks good. I went ahead and cleaned the auger off as well. Right here. Get it to focus. Focus. There we go. This is where a lot of where the water comes in. This was like really gunked. There's a little bit of white residue left, but you know, I got most everything off. Used some vinegar to clean everything up. Now this is nice and clean. I'll run some additional vinegar through here later. You can see how everything was getting messed up or gunked up, which is weird because I've been using nothing but like good water, filtered water, but I guess it's better if you use bottled water. I don't know. But this is all clean now, so I'm gonna start putting everything back together. Hopefully, I remember where everything goes. Sorry for the camera readjusting continuously. It's gotta love an iPhone, but yay! We'll see how well this goes. I'm gonna plug everything up and test it out, but I think that'll get it. If not, then I'm just gonna buy a new freaking ice maker because at this point I've tried everything. All right, so got it back. Well, got mostly back together. At this point, I just wanted to make sure nothing was leaking and no leaks, so happy with that. But looks like the ice maker is now fixed. It's making ice again. Get in there. Nothing's getting froze. Ice cubes are coming out nice. Exactly what I wanted. So it looks like I actually fixed the ice maker this time. There you go. You can see the proof is happening. Making ice. It was 100% that auger water feed area. Let it go for a little bit. Obviously not going to eat this first round of ice. I'll dump it out, but letting it get its thing going. But that's exactly what was going on. That little feeder tube right there. Oh, readjust it again. That little feeder tube that goes into the side of the ice maker. Right. Stick my finger in there, get electrocuted, it'd be awesome. Right there was stopped up completely. Well, not completely, but it was just dirty. And then on the inside, that was where a lot of the gunk was, and it was keeping it from actually making ice. Sorry, I'm not trying to shake. It is shaking though. Anyway, ice maker is fixed officially. Now I'm gonna put the back on and take it back in the house.